welcome to the All in Alliance Poker Podcast, Season 4, Episode 3. I'm Lee McDonald Jr.
Chris, the House Woodmancy.
King Marty and Andi.
Andi, Mystery Ball, Andi Lantickner.
And joining us is no guest right now. Actually, we do have a guest. Tina's going to be joining us. She won last Thursday. Congrats to Tina. She's at a soccer game currently with her kids. I don't know how they're going to be playing in the dark, but she'll be joining us as soon as she can. Yeah, lights, night lights. So she'll be on a little bit later. So we look forward to that. I know Raquis does. But yeah, so we got a lot to discuss, including a charity event that's coming up. What happened last week? We had the duos the night after. We'll just touch on that since this is mainly our Thursday poker podcast. So yeah, let's get right into it.
Just like a woman.
No.
Actually, it's not how that works.
Not necessarily.
Okay. And the fastest, slowest 3 minutes in poker for last Thursday. Placement. Unfortunately, Tsunami took 17th place. However, she got bonus points for 7-2 point. And then Andi Lantickner, who doesn't agree with her second place out, is 16th. B took 15th with an extra 3 points. Heath took 14th with 4 points. Marty 13th with 5 points. Dan, thank God, 12th with 6 points. No We, No Way, 11th with 7 points. Mr. Irrelevant Michael Benton, or as what I must call him, Benton, 10th place with 8 points. The mayor of Pokertown, Lee McDonald Jr., took 9th place with 9 points. Gabe, 8th place with 10 points. Nate, 7th place with 11 points. 6th place, Peyton, with 12 points, who came to my rescue last night. Tanya, with 13 points. 5th place, Jeremiah the Kid, 14 points, 4th place. Chris Saunders, 15 points, 3rd place. Chris shouldn't be announced or allowed to speak. 16 points, 2nd place. And Tina, our soon-to-be guest, 17 points with 1st place overall. Bonus points went to Sue, as I mentioned earlier, with a 7-2 point. Nate took out Sue, who also had a bounty, who got 2 points. The house, asshole, took out Andi and the bounty, and I was in top 5, so he gets 3 points.
Yeah.
Marty took out Heath and a bounty, 2 points. The kid, Jeremiah, took out Marty for 1 point. Michael, Mr. Irrelevant, took out No We, No Way for 1 point. Nate took out Dan for 1 point. Chris Saunders took out Michael and Lee and top 5 for 3 points. Jeremiah, the kid, took out Gabe and a bounty for 2 points. Nate, 1 point. Chris, go fuck yourself, took out Nate and top 5 again for 2 points. Chris Saunders, Peyton, took out Peyton for 1. Tina took out Tanya, which is so sad, for 1 point. Then, Survival. Tina, go fuck yourself, Chris. The kid, other Chris, bounties, Tina and Jeremiah, and the high hand of the night was Queen over 7s for Dan. Most souls, Chris Saunders. Top 5 that actually survived, the kid and go fuck yourself, Crow. And then the most chips of the night, Tina with 1.42 mil. Official standings. 2nd, the kid. 3rd, Tina. 1st, irrelevant.
He was in 1st.
4th, Nate. 5th, Lee.
Which I'm the cut.
Lee's the cut. So 6th, Chris Saunders. 7th is Andi, who dropped from 1st place. 8th, Mr. Irrelevant. 9th, Peyton. 10th, Gabe. 11th, the 12th, the king. We don't know why he's so far down because I don't know what he's doing over there. Tanya is in also 12th.
Yep.
Yes. Dan for 14th. No We, No Way, also tied for 14th. Sue, Tsunami, she's in 16th, and Heath is in 17th. That is the slowest 3 minutes in poker.
That was actually pretty funny.
Supposed to be fastest.
That was actually pretty funny, Andy.
I'm so glad we're not fucking shooting a movie because our budget for damn retakes and edits would be outrageous.
Oh,
I mean, what am I supposed to do? Like, are you looking at like the information that I have in front of me?
Andy, that was a good job.
Monkey Speak.
What?
It's written in Chris's language. So whatever the fuck that is, that's how it's supposed to be read out, and nobody knows what that is. So
she did a good job translating, you're saying.
Yeah, she did good.
What do you mean?
And also, I was not the second out.
Yeah, you were.
Marty,
What?
was I the second out on Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. See, me and I were talking about it, and I was like pretty sure I was fourth out. But
No,
okay.
you were the
Wasn't
second
there
one
some
out.
people missing?
No, no one missed.
No one
No one
missed?
was missing.
Oh,
No
shit.
one missed.
I guess
I
they're.
thought he put out, but then he thought he was out, but then he wasn't out. So I guess maybe that's kind of what threw me up a little bit.
It was a fake out.
Yeah.
All right. So, what were the biggest takeaways for everybody on Thursday? Let's start with Chris.
What do you mean takeaways? Can you elaborate? Like takeaways and like
Just whatever you remember from last Thursday.
Oh, okay. So my biggest, the most inspirational of the night, like it gotta be when I
Don't-
So
Don't you fucking say it. Don't say
a
it.
week prior, I got this bounty award.
Oh, my fucking God. He's going to say it.
I opened up the chest. It's a little chest that you have, and you select a number, and then you have to hit the little clip to
You
pull
suck a
it.
number?
And then in that chest is a piece of paper, and that paper said swap seats.
Oh, my
And
God.
I used it last Thursday.
Who'd you
And
use it on?
it was so weird. I just picked a random person.
No, you fucking did
And
not.
I picked a random person, and it happened to be Andy.
If you'd have done that, you'd have done that little Wheel of Fortune thing.
I wanted Andy to sit next to me. This so happened to be I was on the end of the table, facing away from.
That's
the
bullshit. No, how people the truth.
I had Andy sit next to me so we could talk, be together, have fun, get drunk. We have
You never want to hang out with me, Chris. You never want to hang out with me.
all focus on the TV, not even worry about me, and then I just happened to take it out.
Oh, my God.
Marty and Chris, would you like to actually, or Marty and Lee, would you actually like to tell the people that are listening what happened?
No, that was exactly what I loved about the night.
Lee does such a good job of telling the story.
Oh, my God. Why do I got to tell it? All right. So we show up and Chris is there. He's got his fucking bounty sheet open. And he's like, you know,
What's also relevant about the night?
about the what?
Yeah, the Bills
About
were
the
playing
night.
Thursday night.
Oh,
football,
yeah,
guys.
that's
So
another
you guys
thing.
don't
Yeah,
know.
that's what's relevant about the whole night.
Right. That was actually kind of the theme. We should have did the Thursday night football theme, and it was Bills versus Dolphins. So it was Andy versus B-Man. And so Chris pulls out. Well, we get started. Of course, it's time to pick your bounty awards and stuff. And so Chris
Your seats.
his seat swap. He says, "You know what? I should use it on the first place person." Even though
Actually, he said, I'm going to sit, before we even did that, he said, I'm going to make you seat swap so you can't watch the TV.
right,
Wait a minute.
he specifically targeted Andy and said, "I'm going to make you sit with your back to the TV."
No, Lee, tell your side of the story because when I get up and tell the real facts of it, it's all going to come out. So just tell your side of the story.
We're like, Chris can't use that. That would be a pure dick move. That would be like the biggest shithead, whatever name he can come up with. And like he actually cared though. So he ended up doing it and ruined the night for her. And she was eliminated second
By who?
by Mr. Irrelevant.
That's funny.
I know. This one's even worse. But anyway, I want to hear Marty's side. Go ahead, Marty.
All right, guys. So we showed up. Lee, myself, and Andy showed up first to the house, right? And we're going through kind of ideas. We're talking a little bit about kind of the podcast moving forward. And Chris pulls me aside. He says, "Hey, man, I'm going to use it." I said, "You're going to use what?" He goes, "I've got a bounty, and I'm going to make sure that Andy can't see her team in full success mode." I said, "Chris, don't do that, Chris. Please take all your heart out and don't do that."
You did not.
And then he asked, he goes, "Lee," said, "I use my bounty on Andy so she can't watch her stupid Bills play." I heard the word stupid out of his mouth. So Lee goes, "Please, Chris, please don't do that. Not to Andy, not to our friend Andy." And then all of a sudden, right in front of everybody, he waited 35 minutes and people were asking who was going to be using what. And somebody leaked it out and said, "Oh, Chris is going to use his C-swap."
I said it.
And then all of a sudden, in front of everybody, he made his choice and he moved Andy, of all people, the sweet, innocent Andy, and he C-swapped her to where she couldn't see her beloved Bills beat up on the Dolphins, which nobody had any fucking surprise that was going to happen. But it was actually a better game than it was. It was actually a better game than it was.
Good luck, Simon.
Yeah. So not only did he text me beforehand and said he was going to do it, he also asked me during there. He asked the group on the blog, and then he did it anyway. So.
And how about this one? Who actually suffered from that outside of me? Everyone that was sitting next to me or behind me.
Andy, we all
Excuse me.
watched that game, that entire game. We all.
Well, because the entire poor Gabe has no hearing anymore in his right ear.
All right.
Oh yeah, he told us that night. He
For
definitely
all of our
told us.
listeners that have never heard Andi in person, her octave gets to a certain point, an ear aching point, when she gets
When I'm watching the Bills.
high, nervous, drunk, all of the things. It hits this specific octave. And it's almost like you just don't have eardrums. You turn into a dolphin underwater type shit. So that's the level she was at while watching the entire
It's
Thank
kind of
God we
ironic they were
squished the
playing the
fish, because
Dolphins.
if not, like, if we hadn't squished the fish, it would have been a whole different. I would
All
have
right, so
murdered
what-
Chris
so-
in his fucking sleep.
All right, so my takeaways from last week on Thursday were, I'm going to use the word irony, right? So irony hit me right dead in the face. I played a hand against, I played 6 hands all night, first of all, 6 hands. I won 2 of them. One hand took
Jeez.
out, and the other hand, I went up against the kid and he took me out. So the hand that took out Heath was, I had a queen and a 6 of hearts. By the way, meanwhile, Heath had pocket kings in his hand. I mean, he had a plan to go in all the way through. The flop came out. He raised on the original bet above normal. I don't know what it was. I don't think he went too terribly high, but I think he went where it was noticeable, right? That he was going to be making some more bets moving forward. So I want to say 16K or whatever. Anyway, I'll flip the a flush draw, right? So I had 2 hearts on the board and something else. I can't really remember what it was. I want to say an ace was out there. And then all of a sudden on the river, I hit the flush. So he flips over his pocket kings and I hit the flush on the river. It knocked Heath out. He was, of course, pissed off about it, frustrated about it, which I would be too. And then 3 hands later, same scenario type thing. The kid had king and queen of hearts. I had king and jack of diamonds. Out comes by the way, he raised again. He raised as well too off the jump. And I called. And then here comes the flop. And I had 2 diamonds on the board. It was a 7 and a 5 of diamonds. So I had I had 2 more cards to hit that flush, but I also hit the king as well. So I had a high pair with kings, and then I had a flush draw. So
He had you beat at the flop because he had the out kicked.
yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, but at this point, I'm thinking in my mind, I've got 2 options and 2 outs. I was like, worst case scenario, he's got pocket kings, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. But other than that, I'm doing okay. I'm sitting pretty well. I don't know what he has. And then he goes all in, and I got a decision. I kind of snap called because I still got 2 options. I got outs.
You got outs, yeah. If you got a pair of kings, now the only bad part is with that queen, he's got you kind of dominated, so it's kind of like 3-1 that you win. But I mean, that's a lot better odds than a lot.
But no odds, no hearts on the board. I was winning. I was actually, in my mind, I know the probability and the numbers, right? But in my mind, I had more outs than he did. We didn't hit anything else. Nobody hit anything else. There were no more diamonds. There were no more hearts. No another queen or not a king or anything. So he outkicked me with his queen kicker.
Yeah,
and that put me out. So I looked around and just make sure that I was validating myself in my call, which was kind of weird considering the cards I was getting all night.
Yeah, I would have made the call. I would have made the call.
So
the top pair and the flush draw, yeah, you definitely got to make that call.
Yeah,
But it's good that you measure what hands beat you because, that's what a lot of the good players do is they'll look at it, they'll say, okay, what can beat me? Ace, king, pocket kings, king, queen. That's the only hands that could beat you right now. And the other guy having that same hand is kind of bad luck. And so you did the right thing. I mean, you made the right call. You got your chips in when you had high value. Just got unlucky, it sounds like.
Yeah, well, it's just, and like I said, that's why I use the word ironic, right? So
yeah,
I put my chips in to Jeremiah's freaking, as like a charity. I just gave that shit away. So
I know, it's fucking charity. God damn.
Yeah,
it's like when charity gets free chips at the Beaver Club. Oh, wait, we're not supposed to talk about that.
Oh, wait,
wait. We're not supposed to talk about that?
We can't talk about charity. You know that.
Why can't we talk about charity?
Because charity is a forbidden subject. You know this. We've had this talk before.
Well, hold on. We can talk about each charity. We're not talking about the charity.
Right. The charity.
Yeah, we're talking about the charity.
The charity.
So can I chime in a little bit on the topic we were just talking about those?
Yes. So those are our big points. But so one real quick thing before we go into another table. Marty, who was at your table?
Yeah. So, well, real quick, Andi, were you going to ask about the hands? Those hands?
Yeah, I was gonna just.
It was her turn to chime in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right before we do that, I want to go by table. So, Marty, you were the only one at that table. So, right before we go into Andi, Marty, who was at your table?
So we had Stu, we had Peyton, we had Heath, we had the kid,
Well, mind you, I was supposed to, or Keith was. So
You were. Yeah, that's that. You read my mind. Actually, that's where I was going with this. Is that I wanted to go. Who was at the table? And I was going to say, well, Heath was supposed to be over at the other table. So
anyway,
but no,
so
you got it. Go. Let's go with it. So yeah.
Then Phil, which was playing, he was playing for Nathan, and then B. That was our table.
Wow. And then Phil did really good that night. He subbed in for Nathan. Sue, unfortunately, did not. She was out first. Kid was up there. I think it was Sue, then Heath, and Gabe, then.
Well, by the way, kudos to Nathan for calling that shit out so directly. Like, it was unreal how that folded out. And I'll talk about that in a little bit. Yeah. So, but
I couldn't believe it. He picked Sue to go out by Phil because Phil is like her nemesis. So, and he called.
It happened just like that too. She was getting frustrated at the way he was betting. She was getting frustrated at his stupid face. She was getting frustrated at all the things that he was doing wrong. So, go ahead, Andy. Sorry.
No, now you guys have me tilted, and I don't remember what I was. No. So you were talking. No, fuck. Actually, like I had like an intellectual like comment or question, and now you guys fucked with me, and I don't know what it was.
Oh, great!
It wasn't me. It was these.
So that was Marty. It was Marty's chiming, and so now it's your turn, Andy.
His takeaway.
What's your biggest takeaway of the night?
That
nobody likes fluffer. Nope. Nobody likes fluffernutters except for me and Gabe.
I had one. I thought they were good.
Did you like it?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
See?
It was good.
Yeah.
The bread was a little dry.
Nobody appreciates. Well, that's the point, right? It's supposed to be shitty white bread, right?
Oh, okay.
I mean, I even bought the higher end. Yeah, I even bought the higher end Wonder Bread.
Oh, the Wonder Bread.
So, Andy, I got a question about your poker. So, are you saying that you could have played better if you weren't so focused on fluffernutters?
Has nothing to do with fluffernutters.
Okay.
I think she would have played better if she was at her original seat.
Andy,
Marty would have took her out.
Yeah, I think what was so funny about that was that the kid was like, "Man, I'll try one of those." He goes downstairs and he comes back with a fucking ham sandwich. So he got down there and he's like, "Nah, I ain't this broke."
Oh wow! Oh,
I was like, "Where the hell did you get ham at? Did you bring it? Did Andy bring it?" He goes, "No."
Here.
I was like, "Oh, okay."
And then she left him there, so charity like.
Yeah.
Oh, that was nice of you.
That was very charitable.
No, okay, but in all actuality, like my biggest takeaway, and honestly, I had a conversation with Michael about this, was, and I know Lee, I've had a conversation with you. I think I've had the same conversation with you, Marty. Is I need to stop letting people like get in my head when they speak quote unquote out of turn, and like I speak out of turn all the time, right? But here I am, like it's one-on-one, me and Dan. And I think I know I have the hand. And Tina's like, she's not in the hand. And I'm not shitting on Tina just because like I play my own hands, right? And she's like, I think he's got it. And I'm like, oh, I think he's bluffing. But like I'm listening to Tina, who like is really, really fucking good at poker, right? She won Thursday night. And so I folded and he fucking bluffed me out of it. And so that's my takeaway is listen to me. And if I fuck up, that's on me. If I fuck up on because of somebody, not because of somebody else, it's also on me. But like, stop listening to other people unless they ask for advice. So that's my biggest takeaway.
How does it feel getting out by me, or sitting next to me, How was it?
I'm surprised you didn't get your ass kicked. That's how I feel.
How was it?
To be honest with you, I don't mind sitting next to you, except for when it's intentional, gets to the bills. Like, I literally couldn't even look at you the entire game. Every time I looked at you, I'm gonna fucking throat punch you. And I'm not even exaggerating on that.
I'm shocked that you didn't.
Andy,
it's not, like I'm not exaggerating.
Andy, how does it feel watching a man sit next to you that's got the AC on, the fan on him, a sweat sitting there playing poker? How does that feel?
Oh, I can smell it. I can't tell you how it feels, but I can smell it.
Chris smells.
I don't know.
I would have never guessed.
Sit next to him, other than being a fucking sore ass loser because he didn't want to come in last, so he fucking swapped seats with me like a cunt.
It's a strategy.
Oh, she was so pissed off. Oh my god.
And guess who
I'm
has
still
two swaps
pissed.
this
You
weekend?
could fry an egg on her head.
Marty has two swaps this weekend.
I got C swaps this Thursday.
Oh, wow. There ain't nothing going on this Thursday.
Oh, I'm gonna find something.
Oh, shit.
Find it somewhere, but Andy next to Phil or Dan, right between them.
But who's in first place now?
Me.
Chris.
Oh, Chris is in first now. So there we go.
Yeah.
Unlike me, I don't
He
have a
swapped him to the dungeon where he doesn't play against anybody else, so he loses.
Exactly.
I don't have a football game to freaking be a priority over my poker.
Yeah, because the Cowboys suck dick.
I mean, even if the Cowboys were playing, we'll be watching them.
Is there a Thursday game this week?
Yes, every week.
Who's playing this Thursday?
Your mom.
Your mom.
Yeah, but who's she playing against?
Okay. Okay, so Lee, what's your biggest takeaway?
All right. So those last Thursday, it should have been Marty and Andi at table 2, and then me and Chris were at table 1, and then Chris, like a true asshole villain, he seat swaps Andi to where she's got the perfect seat to the worst seat. But now it's us 3 at one table, and we've also got, and Chris, Andy, you're going to have to help me out. We got Dan, we got Chris Saunders, we got Tina Saunders,
Tina, Tanya.
that's
Noe.
Tanya, and Noe. So,
Oh, and there's one.
And Gabe.
So me, Chris, and Gabe. Yeah.
Gabe, no, he was at table 2. He was at Marty.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, because so thinking like the back to the TV and around, only because that's my vision, right? So Andy, shithead, Michael. Where was Michael?
Oh, Michael was right. Mr. Irrelevant. Of course, we forget about him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
it was
then
Michael and Noe.
Yeah.
Michael, Noe, Chris Saunders, Lee, Lee, and then Tina, and then Tanya. Correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, and I'm like pointing at my dining room table, like you guys are sitting here, like you guys can see it.
Are you doing that thing again where you got like the clothes dressed up as people?
Ew, no.
Like I don't know if you remember last week when you said, Marty loved it, by the way. There was like a picture of a pile of clothes and a chair, and it looked like a person. So it looked like you were addressing another person.
Wait, stop. Wait, Andy, you don't remember what happened?
We don't talk about the closed people.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, anyway, so real quick question for you guys, because
They're my friends. At least somebody is.
maybe next week one of us writes down the seat setting so we know moving forward.
Is this who's got
Which I was doing the first couple weeks, and then I was trying to write down my hands too, and then I'll help.
Everybody get full broken.
Need to get back to doing
but the
that. That's when
people-
you're doing good.
Yeah, no, but no, actually, like the third time I did it, I sucked. But no, like I'll bring my notebook and then I will write down the table and who has what bounties, because I think Chris is cheating.
Oh, why? Because he's always been in first like the last couple seasons.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, a better poker player, Lee.
It could be cheating inclusion. You may be right. You may have something there.
Don't hate the better.
May as well be part of the New England Patriot fucking franchise.
Oh yeah, the flat ball. What are they called? Deflated balls. Yeah, Chris's balls are definitely deflated.
And sign stealing and Robert Kraft, fucking like hookers. Like
9th place. These sucking big dicks.
I'm in the cut, motherfucker. I'm in.
Yeah, you're looking. That's embarrassing.
I'm in, buddy.
Hey, hold on real quick, guys. Hey, on 3, let's all start talking again at the same time. Let's see if a podcast releases something like that. All right.
Oh, do we want to talk about the NFL and anything but poker?
Well, Chris, go ahead with your takeaway.
What?
Your biggest
we
takeaway?
already did that takeaway.
Oh, he did. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
don't-
we've
you
already
don't have-
done.
You don't need to have 2.
No, I do.
Yeah.
Why we 2? I thought it was just 1.
Oh, you only got 1 ball. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so just to talk a little bit about some of our latest
Charity events coming up.
charity
and
events, yes. So this Saturday, which is a Saturday we've been planning for actually several months, because
So
Gabe
this
White-
Saturday, which
Yep.
for those people that listen, not today, which is what date?
the 27th, this Saturday, the 27th of September,
In
7:00
2025.
at Marty's house. We
Okay,
are
which
doing
nobody knows their address.
Yes, we'll get them the address. We are hosting our very first All in Alliance Poker Pod, or excuse me, our
So
All in
how do
Alliance
people
poker
that don't know who Marty is
event.
get
Yes.
information for the address?
Yes, we will make sure that they get that. Marty, tell us a little bit more, how many people are planning on coming and what to expect and the buy-ins and all the good stuff.
What?
Marty, are you there?
Sorry, guys.
Marty
Chris,
McMarterson.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, Chris, tell us a little bit more about the buy-ins and what to
I
expect.
know, right? Like, I know you heard that.
He's like, what the fuck?
this isn't my thing. I'm just hosting it.
Oh, come on, man. You're hosting it.
Like, why would?
Yeah, but okay, wait, but hold on. Here's the kicker, right? So those people that may be listening, yeah, like the kicker, right? I have an ace kicker that may be listening that are interested, and without blasting, Marty's like actual home address or phone number, maybe there's some people that are acquaintances of acquaintances that are interested. So how do they get in touch with whomever is hosting and where it's at?
Our Facebook page.
And then
All in line.
The blog.
Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
Sanjay, he's our one Singapore listener. Hey, I don't think you're gonna be able to make it in time, but if you can, shoot me a text when you get in, and I'll go pick you up at the airport.
Oh, Tina, I see Tina's trying to log in. Tina, come back into the room. I just missed the invite. So try to do that again.
Go ahead, Chris.
All right. So the tournament is at Marty's house. The charity event is at Marty's house. It is a $60 entry fee. You get 30K in chips. There will be multiple breaks, and the break will be determined based on the entries we have. The cutoff will be based on the entries we have. So
I think the most important thing is, what is the charity and what's it good for, and
Gotcha.
where's it going, and what's going to benefit it?
Gotcha. I will get that once they.
Yeah, I think you're getting there.
Yep, I'm getting there. I just gotta keep on talking. All right. So the
We're going to be here all night then.
Charity event, if you don't mind, like what the buy-ins are and what the
Yeah, it's not the period that. Yeah, you're talking poker. You're not talking charity.
yes, I mean you asked what the blind structure are.
oh my God.
Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna have to clean
What
your
is that
shit up.
thing?
guys, this shit can't be scripted. It can't be.
No, it's far from it.
All right. So the rebuys are $20. You get the full stack of 30K. There'll be food and drinks for $20. There'll be side games for $10. The charity is DRC Denton Roundup Club. It supports journeymen or people who ride horses competitionally. So it's for the youth and adult programs for the trophies. So apparently they had a fund of $4,000 for a water pipe that they had to fix, and they used their trophy money to pay for that. So now they have no trophies to give out for the winners for the competition. Now this charity event is to help them supply money for their charity events or for the trophies to give out to youth and adult programs. So every money that is contributed that night is 50-50. Half of it will go to charity, half of it will go to the winner of the night. We're hoping to pay out top three, only top three, whether or not we have like 30 entries or 40 entries, just the top three. All right.
But is there a cutoff? Like, let's say there's, that was not it.
There is a cutoff. There is a cutoff, but that
I would say, what if there's like 15? So the top payout's just the top one, right? Because then the rest will go to charity, right?
no matter what, it'd be the top three. That's it.
Were you saying you're hoping to pay out top three? So you need to clarify if it's hoping or actual.
No, it's no. Did I say hoping? No, we are paying out top three regardless.
All right.
Regardless.
So there you have it. This is our first charity event that AIA is hosting at Marty's house. It's this Saturday at 7. Invite your friends and
Let me give you the address. Just kidding.
yes, because we want Marty's address out there. It's already on the blog. Check out the blog on our Facebook page and everything else. No, I'm just kidding.
They're struggling for money, so we've got to trick his wife out. So no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But joining us on the podcast is our very special guest, Miss Tina Saunders. Hi, Tina. How you doing?
All right. We just finished a soccer game.
All right. How'd they do?
Coco won 6-2.
Right. That's awesome. Good job, Coco. All right.
Coco Chanel.
Coco Chanel.
I was kind of hoping it would be rained out so we wouldn't have to go so late, but
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah,
Especially-
the same. But your
Yeah,
rain's
because
coming.
it's late for young kids.
it really is a late night.
Well, we got some weather coming in right now, so
Yeah, we do.
But either way, we appreciate you coming on, even though we don't appreciate you winning the last week. So.
It's like good luck, but not too much good luck.
Oh yeah, Chris and I know. It's just a sign we do good, right?
Yeah, Chris has been doing pretty good himself. I think he won last Friday duos and also
Yeah, but we're not talking about him. We're talking about Tina.
a beaver league. So
I said the moment.
Obviously, he's won the Beaver League. He's married Tina and has 2 children.
oh my God!
Hey, are you calling Tina a beaver?
Wow!
He has one, yes.
Wow! So you're a part of the beaver league too, then?
Tina has a beaver?
A vagina, yes.
I knew Tina
Does.
for so long. Where's the beaver at?
In her vagina.
Tina, you name her vagina a beaver? I thought it was called kitten.
Hey guys, I'll donate all my chits to charity if I get the hell out of this conversation right now.
Right?
Not the charity.
Right. So, Raquis, is Raquis ready and available?
Oh no.
Are we doing that now?
Yes.
Are we? I thought we were going to ask Tina about her Thursday.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So Tina, before you came on, we all 4 of us went over our biggest takeaways from last Thursday. Since you won last Thursday, what was your biggest takeaway from Thursday?
I just noticed that the beginning, like last week too, I was losing bad, but I noticed that I do better when I'm getting low because I just
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad somebody else said that.
I don't know how many times. I think I went all in 3 times, and someone called me, and I think I had pocket 3s or 4s, and I made a boat.
Oh, that's right. I remember that hand. Yes.
Pretty sure they're all against me. So thank you, Tuna.
No, I thought Dan had called me 1 or 2 times.
I'm joking.
It was Tina and Dan for like a lot of the hounds that day. The 2 settings at the table, obviously.
And then when we moved tables, obviously we didn't even play each other. It was Dan and Phil playing against each other.
Oh, that's right. There were a lot of eliminations at Marty's table, unfortunately, including Marty. And we had to move some of the players that were from our table over to there. And Dan and Tina both moved. And
Yeah, I'd be honest too, because I had just gone up to 400,000 on my stack. And I was like, I know that those stacks are going to be huge.
so it was tough at our table, but once you got to the other table, it got easier, huh?
Well, I was afraid because Phil had at least 500,000 or more, and Jeremiah had 1 million.
Oh, wow.
And so, because they've both been taking everybody, right? So they both had huge stacks. So Jeremiah just had to say all in, and it would be like a really big decision for me. But I started taking both of them little bit by little bit. And it got to the point where I was even stack with them and then over.
So what would you, and this is actually a poker question, believe it or not, but what would you rather play against? Somebody who's tight, hard to read, or somebody who's very loose? That
I like aggressive players because all I have to do is just wait till I get the hand.
aha,
And then let
If you have it, right?
you outweight
right.
them.
Yeah, just I would slow play aces against an aggressive player.
So you prefer like guys like Dan and Phil, that young guys that bet aggressively, bluff a lot, and you just take their chips a lot easier, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Whereas my husband, who plays tight, when he actually decides to lie, it's very difficult.
I love how you call him out. He's a liar.
When who called?
Her husband.
Oh.
But yeah, so that's good information. So thank you for that. And congratulations on your win Thursday. You've been on a roll. Keep it up.
Thank you.
All right, Raquis, it's your turn, buddy.
Yeah. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Today's guest is Tina. Congratulations, Tina, for winning. Now you go tell Chris to sit quiet and watch, pull his pants down, and just get frisky.
We talked about this, Raquis. We talked about this.
This is Chris Saunders.
What?
Is he listening?
What?
I'm aware.
Oh.
Kind of listening, but he's driving.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Now, Tina, sit back and just answer this question as honest you can.
Okay.
Now, playing Thursday, did you have any doubt that you were going to win?
I didn't even think I was gonna. I didn't even think I was going to make it halfway through.
Right.
So until I started getting hands and catching some flight, I didn't think that. And when I moved over to that other table and started really winning, yeah, I felt like I could easily coast.
So early on, you were card dry, and then you started catching hands.
Yeah, I mean, even when I caught hands, if I triple betted ace queen, something stupid would win.
I hate stupid stuff.
I do too.
At least you won a hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah. Andy had a hard time. I wonder from who.
I mean, once I went over to Jeremiah and Phil's table, I was able to bluff. I bluffed a few times, and Dan helped. There was one where I think I had ace 8, and there was a straight on the river, and Dan goes, man, she's got the straight. I know it. I'm just going to check. And Jeremiah checks, and so I just bet because they've already played up in their mind that I have it. So, well, let's just bet.
I know. They do that too a lot. They, especially on the river, when they think that they got sucked out, they will basically reveal to everybody, man, they got the straight, they got the flush. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, I got it. You're right.
What'd you have?
Yeah.
Ace 10.
So Tina, Raquis, I'm going to interrupt. Tina, so are you saying that you play into individual commentary?
Oh, yes. You have to. I played where I was chasing a straight, but there was a flush possibility on the board. And I was like, one more card. And the flush came out for anybody who had the flush, but I didn't have that. I was chasing straight or chasing a 2 pair. And I said one more card, and it made Aubrey, I think at Eber Beaver, think, oh, she's got the flush. That's not what I was chasing.
So did you bet?
Huh?
So did you bet or raise or call?
Yeah, I bet when I said one more card. And she didn't know what card I was talking about.
Obviously.
Nice.
So, no.
I'm scared.
I mean,
so yeah.
That's good to know. Yeah.
My husband does what I thought.
All right, Raquis.
All right, now, Tina, I know how to play you.
Oh,
that's not accurate. That's not accurate at all. Because here's the thing I've learned about Tina, right? Is that there are moments where, and remember what she just said earlier, right? She feels like she has a little bit more of a better opportunity.
Yeah, she's the most manipulative person in our entire league.
No,
oh, she's not. She's nice.
Right?
That would be my husband, Chris.
Yeah. Don't get ahead of yourself, Andy, because like I said, she's sneaky good too. And don't listen to other people.
Oh, I know. I'm well aware. That's what I said. My takeaway was.
I was trying to help you out, so never mind.
No, Marty. Marty, I love you for that. Yeah, thank you. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Tina.
All right, Raquis.
Good. Now, Tina, you were at a table with Marty and the kid. No?
She didn't start out, but she moved there. Oh, no, wait. Actually, Marty was eliminated. That's why she moved.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really? Y'all did that on purpose or what?
No, Chris did that. Or Raquis did that.
Dickhead.
You said it.
Fuck you, Raquis.
When you moved tables, did your luck turn at that moment?
Oh, it turned even higher.
Oh.
Why did you say that?
Huh?
Why you say that?
Because I can bluff better when my husband's not at the table.
Oh.
Chris will call out hands. And if you've listened to my husband, you would know I had what hand I had. There are times when my husband will nail it on my head. But nobody listens to him if they're not paying attention.
I mean, he has nailed it several times. So.
Oh, my God.
There's a time where he had a boat. He flocked a boat, right? On the turn, he yelled out, she's got a damn.
I love that you turn that into actual poker. Yes, thank you, Tina.
Tina, who of the 17 that isn't your husband is your kryptonite?
Nobody.
No, there is somebody.
Uh-oh. Now I'm curious.
Buyer straightly.
I don't want to say because we're going to give him a big head.
Oh, shit. Not Chris.
You have to be honest. You're in the probing.
No, you're right. Keep it quiet.
I don't. He'll mention stuff to try to get me irritated, and it's not about poker, and it doesn't affect my game, but it's just upsetting when he does it. And yes, when he's high stack, it can be very hard to go against him. But when he's low stack, it's super easy.
Who?
Wait, let's all.
I have to say it. No.
So, Tina, I agree with you. Like, fuck him.
Wait, Tina, who did you say? Tina.
Oh, no, don't say it again.
Please.
Was right.
Oh, God.
I can't hear y'all because y'all keep on talking over her.
No, don't say it. Don't say it again. His head's big enough as it is.
I know.
Raquis. It's your quiz.
Wait, is it my cousin Chris?
Big stack. I will
Is it my
say this,
cousin
though.
Chris?
Peyton can be a little bit of a chameleon when he's a big stack. When Peyton is got like a million chips in front of him, he's a bit of a chameleon and will call so many things that you just don't know whether to chase it or not.
Gotcha.
You know what? I agree. I kind of feel like Peyton and he's like more and more drowning. Like he's drowning.
Tina, it's funny how
Here, I'll probe for you, Chris, because you're like drowning in like I don't know, like marine biology over there. Like,
Well, we can give him another chance. Chris, just try to, or Raquis, just talk louder and clearer.
I am.
I'm not even joking. Like I'm talking to the back of my whiskey glass. Like it's.
How about we stop drinking and vodka?
All right, Raquis, the loser. You. Come on, buddy.
But no, Tina. So like when like Peyton comes on, right? Like okay, that sounds really dirty. I don't mean it that way.
Oh my God.
When Peyton is like on, he's on, right? And so he like sneaks. He like gives a sneaky like leech, right?
A leech.
He's like with his gameplay.
Oh, he's a leech.
Right?
Yeah, it is.
Peyton gets to play where he's through games, and he lets us dice play for him, and it can really mess up your game if that dice rolls a certain direction. And the way he plays is sometimes unguessable.
Yep.
Yeah.
He had a good teacher, it sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, he'll play the same way with pocket aces as he will with 7-2.
That's a pretty good analogy. I like that.
Because a lot of people with 7-2 will go high, high, high. Fate does that with everything that you just feel has a good feeling with.
Yeah,
so you can't guess that.
So Tina, I have a question for you about that 7-2 pocket ace comparison. You're talking just about this league, right? Because the 7-2 gets bonus.
Huh?
The 7-2 gets bonus?
Yeah.
So my question to you was like, you're saying, oh, Peyton plays the same if he has pocket aces if he has a 7-2, right? But yeah, and me being dumb in other leagues, like so the 7-2 is only relevant in this league, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, because the 7-2 is extra.
Oh, yeah.
So people, when they're trying to bluff with a weak hand, will bluff higher than they do pocket aces. And pocket aces are when the people have the most confidence to 3-bet, but they don't always do 50,000.
How do you feel about pocket aces?
It's a hit or miss, right? So it's like 80%. Like it's great when you're high stack, but it's so nerve wracking when you're low stack and you go all. I just prefer to go all in.
Yeah, me too. I agree. I totally agree with that.
Chris Woodmansey is a hard player to play against, but I do know when he has a 10-4 or 7-2.
Because he loves to bet those.
He likes to bet 25 or 50,000 when he has a 7-2 or 10-4.
I love that. Thank you for calling him out. I love that.
So, Conversation a couple weeks ago, he did that.
Now you're going to make him bet like 55 or 45 now. What?
So if we're at 1-2, he will bet 25,000 to 50,000 with a 7-2 or 10-4.
That's true.
Right.
All his secrets out so everybody can shit on Chris the same way Chris shit on her.
Yeah.
It's in my
He get ninth out like Lee did.
All right. All right. Speaking of shitting on, I think it's time for our favorite segment.
Whoa. Welcome, guys. First of all, thank you, Tina, for joining us. Thank you, Chris, for joining us and driving, Tina. So, like I said, this is
just driving.
Pile driving her.
Welcome to the Porcelain Corner, folks. This is the segment where we pick our picks for the week. We've got winners, we've got losers, and we've got hurt feelings all over the place, okay? So right now, the standings as they are the guests have picked one right, which was Nathan. He picked it, and he picked it in dramatic style, by the way. He didn't just pick a winner or a loser. He picked a winner and then gave a whole backstory as to why, or a loser as to why they lost and who was going to be knocking them out. So guest has one and Lee has one for the season so far. I don't have any. Andy has 0. Chris has 0. So Tina, tonight when you pick, you might put the guest ahead, which will be kind of The first time in Porcelain Corner history that the guest wins and picks for the season. So
I love it.
Yep.
Marty,
anyway,
I wish you could breathe harder on that.
and you just keep stopping your fucking wine glasses and Coke racks out there.
Wine glasses? You mean whiskey glasses? I mean, geez, come oxygen.
Irrelevant. If they're talking, you're wrong. So back to what I was saying. So Nate had picked last week for Sue to go out first. And the reason he picked Sue to go out first is simply based on one fact that he knew. He knows that Sue hates playing with Phil. Sue doesn't like playing with Phil, doesn't like the way he bets. Again, I said earlier, doesn't like his
Yeah, fuck
place.
Phil.
So,
Yeah, fuck Phil. I'm
okay.
agreeing
So,
with Sue.
Oh, come on. I like it.
I do too.
There. Actually,
Yep,
saw
so we-
fucking gas the other night.
When you
Oh,
win
did
against stuff, he
Yeah,
lectures
did at
you
Walmart.
about your hand.
did he have a hoodie and glasses on?
Oh, yeah, of course, that's his
Yeah,
outfit.
glasses.
And it was nighttime too, but
And he was with Aubrey.
yeah, there you go. All right. Well, so anyways, here are the picks for this week. Let's go and let Tina pick for this
Tina.
week so we can get an idea on it. So
Is anybody subbing?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There's no
don't pull a lead. Don't pull a
Damn
lead.
it.
Yes, there is. Sue. There is one sub and it's for Sue.
Four,
Yes.
which is
Yeah, but I'm not gonna tell you who it is, so it doesn't
Damn
matter.
it.
I don't even know who it is.
It doesn't matter. So all right, Tina, go ahead. Let's start with you can start with loser or winner, whichever one you want.
No, I'm gonna go for my husband for winning.
Yay.
All right. All right. All right.
He's always
Okay.
been close. So excuse me. Oh man, if I knew who had said that which table, I could do this. Oh
do you want to read off the players?
no,
Oh, who's going to put her on the clock?
I want to say
There's a clock.
She put you on
Yeah,
the clock
for
last
you,
Thursday.
Chris.
Yeah, that's poker though. This ain't clock here.
Dude,
I don't
Fuck
know.
It fucking needs it.
15 seconds.
He started playing, so I don't want to pick him because I feel like he's done getting first out.
We can come back to you, Tina, if you want.
Yeah, just come back for a minute. Let me think about it.
Oh, I've never done that
Go ahead.
before.
I think I know. I'm gonna say Jeremiah.
Oh,
You're not going first?
the kid.
Wait.
That's if Chris and I are at the same table as Jeremiah, or I'm at the table with Jeremiah, I don't think he's gonna get as high stat. I don't think he's gonna get as many people calling him.
You know, what's funny is I'm picking Jeremiah to go first. That was my first play. Not lose first, come in first. I heard her saying
Oh, win it to win it to win it.
to win. Yep.
Yeah.
So we got that pick. Who's going to be your first out?
I mean, does anybody want to guess on that one?
I know who it is. That might be
Don't
my
fuck
first
yourself,
out too.
Chris.
Yeah,
not gonna
Chris.
happen.
What, Nancy?
Oh,
Yes.
Not gonna happen.
I'm gonna be like,
All right, Chris.
I'm gonna pull a
He's gonna-
charity.
he's going to play tight. He's going to play tight on purpose just to make sure you don't win.
That's what she said.
Did he say he's gonna pull a charity? Is that what you said, Chris?
I'm gonna pull a charity and get myself
Yeah.
extra
You got to
chips.
feel
He can steal all the money from charity and tuck it in his little tight pussy and hope for the best.
Oh my
Chips.
Jesus
I'm gonna
Christ,
start
Andy.
with 3 pink chips.
pink chips with charity.
Mhm.
That's funny because charity's only charitable to
Yeah,
herself.
charity only gets green chips.
Yeah, but I get pink chips.
Good thing half of the group has pink.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, but I get 3 pinks.
Oh, wow. All right, what are your picks, Chris?
My first out is gonna be Andi.
I knew you were going to do that shit.
Andi. She's gonna be the first one out.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, 100%. My first place winner, besides myself, will be. I mean,
I wish it was harder.
I'm gonna say it's between 2 people,
That's what she said.
and I
I wish it was harder.
just gotta say, man, it's. I'm gonna tell you my 2 people. I'm gonna tell you my 2 people, but I'm gonna choose one of them. It's between Marty and Crystal, and those are my
I'd
2
say mid.
Marty and who?
See, I would have picked.
Saunders. It's either Chris Saunders to win it or Marty to win it, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna lean on
And I would have picked somebody mid level, but
Marty's mid level. Yes,
Oh yeah, fair enough. Okay.
So who you picking?
Yep. Thank you, guys.
I'm gonna go for Chris Saunders to win it.
You know what I found out? Why is it tough for everybody to pick the first out and then easy on the first place person? But for Chris, it's easy for him to pick who's first out but tough for him to pick who wins first. Why is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why in the
It's
hell?
kind of like he hasn't taken Xbox recently and he can't take a shit.
Only because of the conversation that me and Marty had this morning, which made me feel like he's going to be in the top 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's happening. It's happening. So
Yeah, Marty's going to be the top 3. I just don't
So
know.
am I.
So I'm actually going to go ahead and pick 2 people on this podcast. I'm picking Marty for my first win and Chris Woodmansey for my first out. Only because Chris is in first, and so far whoever's been in first has been cursed. So Chris is in first. He's going to be first out, cursed. And Marty.
I actually love that theory. Not because of everything, but I love that.
Yep. So Marty is going to be the new first, but then he's going to be my pick next week.
No, but now also think about it, like, right? So like last season, right? Whoever did the seat swap was cursed.
Yep.
And anytime somebody's swapped person, whatever position, like same thing, right? So
There's
it
always
makes
a
sense.
curse. There's always a curse.
Always.
Yeah,
It is.
so-
There's already a curse.
Did anyone swap themselves or they swapped other people?
This
No,
is
you
the
can
first
swap
season
anyone.
we've actually
swap
swapped
anyone.
with other people. Where
You
it's
can
the person
swap- you
goes
can swap yourself too.
You can. You can swap anybody.
I always swap myself, but I see everybody using it to swap
Yeah,
out.
you can
Yeah,
swap.
it doesn't.
But I'm like, if I don't feel the table, I swap myself out to the other table.
Right.
Yeah,
When you
that's
use it on yourself,
Which I
it's
did, and it
strategic.
fucked me over. Like the season before this, any person that swapped themselves was out first, including myself.
Yep. So
Yeah, I
anybody
was
that
at
uses it on themselves is using it for strategic. Anybody that uses it on anybody else for a different person is a vindictive asshole.
Yes.
Well, also kind of like the bounties, right? We've learned over the seasons, like that if you have a bounty and you give it to yourself, 99% of the time, you win, you keep your bounty.
Right. I think the odds are in your favor if you use it on yourself.
Peyton always.
Yeah.
And that's only on the pickable bounties, though. Oh, speaking of bounties, we got birthday bounties, don't we, coming up? Aren't we going to do some birthday bounties?
Yeah, just for
Most
the
people have birthdays.
just for 2 people. We got Noe and Dan.
So those 2 are going to be, it should be Jeremiah, motherfucker. So
We had this conversation.
I know we did. So Dan and Noah, you're going to have
But
2 special
also,
birthday
did we
bounties.
not miss Marty's birthday bounty?
yeah, they did.
Yeah, we did. We did.
It's okay, but like I said, I told him I was like, how is Chris expected to know everybody's fucking birthdays? Like I said,
Right.
Normally, they have to mention it at the week.
God.
I mentioned it to him. He's just a dickhead. So
Dick.
Uh,
Marty did.
Well, Lee and I are the same week or a week apart birthdays.
Yep. Ours will be in the winter.
Wait,
Oh.
Marty, when was your birthday?
September 1st, bro, Labor Day.
Labor Day.
Oh, we're gonna throw it in.
Yeah. But Chris, he could have done it, but he's a prick.
We didn't
Yep.
start until the 4th.
All right, so my pick, I
He was out that week.
It's a September theme.
He
September
was out that
birthday.
week. He was out that week.
September.
That's why you said you were going to do the next one.
Marty, who are your picks?
All right,
Did you
thank
tell
you,
me
everyone.
11?
Yes, I did. All right, so here we go. So my pick, Noe's been surprising me in how he's been falling each week, considering he won. So he's due for a big week. I'm going to pick Noe to win this week. And here is the other kicker to this, and I don't want anybody to take offense to this, but Tina, when you and Chris are at the same table, it makes it very difficult to kind of read both of y'all. So y'all are going to be at the same table again this week. I'll make sure of it so that one of y'all goes out first. So I have to pick one. And by the way, remember, it's not personal. It's just that y'all make it so damn difficult when both of y'all are at the table.
But
That-
you did you have the final table.
Wait,
for the
wait.
past-
Yeah.
What is hypothetical?
Yeah.
Me and her were already at the same table. Who's next?
But you can't be at the same table. We both are
All
there.
right. I'm sorry. I made the mistake of thinking. I'm sorry, Chris. I didn't mean you. I meant your husband, Tina.
Yeah, no, I understood you. We've been at this final table.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. Okay.
I thought
No,
it
no.
almost scares people, so that's interesting.
Yeah. So,
Actually, Marty,
by the
you
way,
may
that's-
have something there because when Tina plays with her husband, she
I go
gets
love that.
she gets
She
a little
gets
more
baby.
agitated because he's calling out her hands. He's getting mad at her
So
making
Marty,
bad plays and bad calls. So she does get a little bit agitated.
Marty.
I notice.
who are you picking?
Yeah,
Out of
I'm
the
seeing
shit.
a conclusion right now, and I think I'm gonna go with, because she's been on a roll. I'm gonna go with you, Tina. I'm so sorry.
You go out first?
I agree. No, I agree.
Oh, no.
I agree.
Wow.
Wait, Tina out first?
I agree.
Yeah.
I think this is
You
the
know it's
first
all-
time
you know it's all
anybody's
love.
ever picked a
No, no,
guest.
no, 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 no. That's not what he said.
Yeah.
He said Tina out
Wait.
first.
Oh,
That is
first,
what I
yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said Tina
so
out
I
first.
think this
That's
is the
okay,
first
Fair
time
enough.
that
She is due. She's due. Like, also, fuck
She's
you two.
due.
Never fucked with me earlier this week. So.
But I think this is the first time that anybody as a host has actually picked one of our guests to go out. So Marty, I don't know if that should be kudos or not to you, but that takes brass balls. So I guess
Bro, it's a porcelain corner, man. So I have C-swap, so I guarantee you I'll make that shit happen. So
Tina, he's a fuck face.
oh, I'm an asshole now.
Oh, no, I don't. Hey, it's a compliment when people want to hate on you, right? Because it means you're doing
Yeah, especially at the poker table. And Tina and I have had many conversations about her play and my play and how we play together. But you know what the benefit for me is? I haven't actually
It's the right ball versus the left ball.
Well, hold on. Let's wait till Andy finishes. Hold on. Everybody wait till Andy
That was
finishes.
it. No, that was it.
Are you sure? Put a period on that shit, otherwise we won't believe you. Okay. Anyway, but Gina,
I don't have
I said, for fuck's sakes, Andy. Jesus Christ. Talk to your fucking cups and let the real people host the podcast. Let's go.
I actually am popping the cups.
Well, then mute yourself. So, Tina, but I haven't sat at a table with you and Chris together with the exception of one time. And y'all got moved over to the Chris. Nobody's talking about you, bro. Come on, man. Just your head up.
So the listeners can know who Chris are talking about.
Everybody knows but you, bro. Everybody. It ain't always about you.
Why we say Brian with the Y? We say Brian with the Y.
Okay. All right. Chris with a dick.
We're going to argue about that again.
We're not talking about you, bro.
We're going to argue about that again, Brian, with a Y.
Chris with the H.
I'm not.
Hey, Marty, tell us all the things.
Yeah. Anyway, so Tina, like I said, I'm looking forward to this and to seeing if this actually plays in my hand. We'll see what happens.
My name is Stanley, spelled with a C.
You know, I respect you as a player. From
I like watching my husband beat my butt at poker.
I'm so glad you said at poker. I'm so glad you said the word at.
Not just that.
At the table. I go, oh, that's a good hand.
She's a glutton for pain.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she loves to paint.
Oh, yeah. Oh, finally, other Chris chimes in. Oh, yeah.
One in the paint, two in the stink, or how's that saying?
Chris with the S.
we're not fucking saying Chris with an S. Everybody knows who you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, Chris with an S, yes.
Chris with an S.
Chris with an S.
My husband will criticize hands up and down that I do.
So Brian with a Y, Chris with an S, R with a Ryan with an R.
And then Andy with an I.
Go ahead, Lee.
Ryan with an R.
Take us out of our misery, please.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to this podcast of this show podcast that we do here on every Tuesday night. Thank you, Tina, for being our guest of honor tonight. Chris of hearing in the background, driving her safely from practice. And Marty, Lee, Andy, thank you all for tuning in. Help to be our host
and the cups.
In the cups.
Don't engage, guys. Don't engage in that shit.
I tune in for next week, guys, as we go to the
charity
of Thursday. And also, please reach out to us, me and Marty or Lee, for information about Saturday charity event. Okay, we are hosting a charity event for DRC. So
we also host charities for people that cannot speak, like Chris.
Yeah, or Raquis.
Oh, by the way, Ed, Chris came up with a new word today, in case you guys are wondering. Competitionally. That was a good word that Chris put out today.
Competitionally. Yeah, competition.
Yeah.
Competitionally.
That NCC.
Charity. It's the charity. Charity. Charity.
All right, bedtime, Andy. Bedtime, Andy.
Words are tough.
Yeah,
Later,
words
guys.
are hard, guys.
Words are hard for Chris.
All right.
That's it.
For shooting, guys. Love you. If you do not come back,
Chris's fault.
being the second one out and missing the whole game of the door.
Oh, no, you fucking didn't.
Yeah, like your wife.
Oh my God.